we're going to drop in. We're going to breathe. This has been my favorite thing to do with you guys lately. So I'm going to show you again. So your root chakra, if you don't know what that is, it's at the base of your spinal cord, like towards the back. And then your crown chakra is up here. And we're going to breathe in and we're going to breathe in light. You get to decide what color that light is for you. And we're going to breathe. And so the light is going two different ways and it meets at the heart and goes out. Okay. This is the fastest way to get into brain body connection, brain body coherence, which we have a lot of data on, of being able to access the information we need from this state. Okay. So we're going to breathe together and we're going to do 3 of those breaths to just kind of ground in. Okay. So are you guys ready? Breathing in light from the crown and the root chakra meeting at the heart, breathing out. So imagine that light, whatever color it is, going outward. Breathing in, meeting at the heart, breathing out. And you might notice that your body wants to move and shift, and that's good. It's moving energy. So allow it to happen if it needs to move. Breathing in, breathing out. And as you breathe out, you just notice maybe there's sound in the background. Maybe you're noticing like if there's any wind against your skin or how the seat feels against your body. Just arriving here. And I want you to imagine your money goal as if it were something physical. So it could be physical money, it could be a person, and trust that your subconscious gives you whatever it should be, right? It could be like the actual cash. Sometimes my money shows up as like a Angelina Jolie type person. I don't know why, but just trust that whoever or whatever this money is, that represents the amount of money or the amount of clients that you want. Okay. How close is that money goal? Is it far away? Is it close? Is it black and white? Is it color? Just noticing. And even if you're having a hard time, notice that and just let it be like, oh, this is weird. I don't know what's happening. That's okay too. There's no right or wrong way to do this. We're just trusting that our body and our brain is giving us exactly what we need to work with. And now I want you to notice the sensation that feels like it's blocking you from being close. Okay. So it's kind of like, oh, it's close, but it's not quite there, or it's black and white, or it's small. Just notice the sensation of your body. And I'm going to do this with you guys. My goal is there and it's close, but it feels far away. And when I track the sensation, it's in my stomach and it doesn't feel good. So we want to start tracking the sensation that feels not natural, not normal, not good. Okay. And I want you to ask that sensation, why are you here? And what is it that you're trying to communicate with me? Because it literally is just there to give you information. And as soon as it feels seen and heard, it will release. I promise you. So I'm just going to hold space for a minute. And it's like, and immediately mine said safe. You're not safe to go there. You're not safe to have that amount of money. And we know this is my story. What is your story? And breathe into the sensation, and it's going to feel uncomfortable because this is not a comfortable sensation, but trust that we're breathing through it because we're going to release it. So allow it to just be there, fully seen, fully heard, fully expressed, breathing in and out. Okay. Now I want you to imagine, and I will even do this. Mine is it right here. Okay. Start pulling it out. And I want you to physically start to do this. There's something about actually physically doing it. And literally, the shifts in my body immediately, like it starts to change, it starts to shift. And notice what it feels like as you pull it out. Like mine feels really disgusting, like black, drippy sludge. like it kind of makes me gag. And just pulling and pulling. And I don't know what's happening for you guys, but mine kind of will move as I pull it, and just trust what's happening. And you'll keep pulling until you feel like you're at the root. You'll get to a point where it feels a little bit like tuggy. And when you get there, you just pull it out. But don't drop it. Don't do anything with it yet. Okay. All I want you to do is I want you to put it in your hand and I want you to hold it out because we're going to do something with it. Okay. So you guys just let me know whether you put your thumb up or you drop it in the chat because I don't know where everybody is in their process. There's no rush here. Take all the time you need. And because this is probably a really gross feeling, just know that we're going to get rid of it. That's why we're holding it out far away from us. So just let me know when you feel like you've pulled it all the way out and it's in your hand. Oh, like I physically feel like kind of like ill. Like, ugh, I don't know what this is, but it's gross. So drop it in the chat. Let me know what's going on. It's stuck. Okay. So ask it, what does it need? What does it need to not be stuck? Because this is like a movie, like your creation. You can get a magical pair of scissors and cut it. You can change the color of it. What does it need to not feel stuck? And sometimes just allowing it to be stuck is enough to get it unstuck. And that's okay too. Because a lot of times it's just the resistance to what is. So ask yourself, what does it need? Like, I don't know why a unicorn keeps coming. I don't know if that's special to you, but there's some sort of like somebody here is something with a unicorn. I don't know. But like, is a unicorn come and take it away? I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. But what does it need? Where's everybody else at? Because my my arm's getting heavy. Because everybody else is out. I feel like a thin wire rope needs safety. Okay. So how do you give it safety so it comes out of your body? And let it know that, let your body know that it's okay to let it go because we're going to put something else in its place. Sometimes our bodies won't let us release it because it's like, wait, I need to replace it, right? So sometimes we just need to communicate with our body not to worry that we're going to replace that sensation, replace that stuff with something else. Okay. So where's everybody at? Let me know. And again, no rush. But we are going to get rid of this feeling, this sensation. Ginger, what's going on with you? If you need to come off mute, you can. I'm arguing with it. Do you know about parts therapy? So what I want you to do, Ginger, is one part of you is like, I want to let this go. And actually physically move your body. It helps. And the other part of you is like, no, I don't. Let them talk. Let them talk until they get on board with each other and they integrate. Okay. Yeah, do that. Okay, ready. Okay. So, Ginger, if you need to mute me because I'm going to go ahead with the process so everybody else knows what to do with theirs. And then you can ask me again how to do it if you need to. Okay. All right. So, guys, sorry, I keep hitting this button and it's Siri. So sorry about that. What, so I want you to ask yourself, do you want to keep this? What does it look like? Like, notice mine literally looks like a sludge ball and it's like dripping. It's disgusting. Do you want to keep it or do you want to put it back in your body? And it needs to be a full body, fuck yeah, I want to let this go. Because if it's not, something else is there. Okay. Then you ask it, or it, not even it, ask your body, what do you want to do with it? For me, I go in between throwing it up into the sky to let it be absorbed by the sky and the sun, or I give it back to the earth and let it absorb. But as you do it, you have to visualize it, right? So let's just like ball it up. And you'll even notice as you're doing this, your body starts to shift. Okay. And then literally imagine throwing it up to the sky and the sun takes it and it just obliterates it. Okay. It's gone. Now I want you to hold your hand out again. What do you want to feel instead when it comes to your money goal? Do you want to feel free? Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to feel supported? What do you want to feel instead? And notice what color. You'll see it as a ball in your hand. What color is it? And raise your hand if you guys feel stuck with this. Let me know. Because what you want to feel is a color. Notice. Or if you really struggle with colors, then maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's a unicorn. Maybe it's a hug. I don't know, but it's in your hand. And now all I want you to do is I want you to think of the person. This works really good with animals because it needs to be unconditional love. So if you're a mama, your kids. If you have animals or an animal you grew up with, the unconditional love, I want you to infuse that ball with that unconditional love. And you'll notice it changes colors. Like mine literally is like pulsating. Okay. And just notice how big it is. Like when you infuse the feeling of what you want to feel with unconditional love, notice how intensely vibrationally, but like safe vibration it is. Like it's like pure loving energy. And all we're going to do is we're going to roll it down and pack it up to make it the size of what it needs to be to go into that place that we just pulled it out. So when you're ready, like physically do this. Again, your brain can't tell the difference between real and imagine, and stick it right there. And you'll feel it. It starts to literally feel that space that we just pulled it out of, and it starts to move through your body. And as you notice it starting to move through your body, that color kind of takes over your body, and you start to notice your body relaxes and releases. Like you start to feel very like taken over by this color, by this feeling, this sensation of love and safety, and whatever it is that you want to feel from the top of your head all the way down to the tip of your toes. Drop it in the chat if you've done that and what color it is and how you're feeling. I want to know how you're feeling. I want to know how you're feeling. So if you need to come off mute, you can. You need to drop it in the chat, but let me know so I know how to move forward with our process, okay? Because we're almost done, but this part is important. So take all the time you need. Let me know what's going on. Peace. What color is peace for you? Or if it wasn't a color, it might have been like, a picture. What was it for you? Fuchsia pink. Yeah, I'm extra like that. Mine's usually pink too. And sparkly. I get a lot of sparkles in mine. I don't know. Sometimes rainbows. So where's everybody at? What color are you at? Whitish blue. And what is that whitish light blue feeling? Is it like freedom? Is it like safety? Is it just like relief? Like what is it? We want to get familiar with this feeling. And we want ourselves to understand and know that this feeling is accessible anytime. Yellow and white, love and healing, love and confidence. Yeah. So now all I want you to do is I want you to move your body and I want you to sit like that, like this feeling. If I was safe, if I was confident, if I was loving, if I knew that everything I wanted was mine and I could have it, how do you sit? How do you breathe? Notice the change in your body and your breath. Notice. Shoulders are back, spine is straight, the breath is deep, and you just have a feeling that it is going to fucking work out. That you are safe to access the information you need. So now all I want you to do is I want you to look straight at the screen and I want you to start looking at your peripheral vision. What happens? What do you notice? So you're in this bubble, or you're like, imagine this color is a bubble around you, and then I want you to widen your gaze. Soften your gaze and start noticing what's in your peripheral. Do you feel the difference? We're going into parasympathetic nervous system right now. This will allow us to access our subconscious. Big deep breath. You might notice some yawning or your body moving. That means we're going into parasympathetic. So now all I want you to do is ask yourself, what is the next most intelligent step to get what you want, to get your goal? And notice what comes through. Drop it in the chat because the information is there. You already know. Drop it in the chat. What is the next easy, most intelligent step? Is it hiring somebody to help you? Is it reaching out to certain people? Is it writing certain types of content? Is it going live? Yeah, does somebody want to say something? Yeah. I'm here if you guys need help. So drop it in the chat, what's coming through, so I know what's going on. Or come off mute. Are you guys having trouble with this? Let me know. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. And if it helps, close your eyes again and then imagine money. Where is money now? For me, it's a female. I don't know why. It looks like money, but it's a female energy and she's close. So now you get to imagine that she's close, or he, or money, or unicorn, whatever money is to you, this amount of money. And I want you to take it and I want you to stretch it out and make it bigger. I want you to make it colorful. And I want you to bring it as close to your body as you can, if not inside of your, like, bring it into you. Notice the shifts in your body. Notice how you feel. Notice how that you're changing. And now notice any inspired ideas that come in. Yeah, that's okay, Krista. See you in a few hours. What is the next step?